Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day today. Just coming off the Memorial Day weekend. Hey, something I want to talk to you about. Um, One of the things that's always made me wonder was in the end time, Jesus said, unless those days were shortened, no one would survive. And I always wondered about that. Hey, does that mean that the days are shortened, as in time wise, or they're somehow crunched together? And to look at it, the way I look at it, a day's always a day. It's 24 hours. There's 24 hours in a day. There's 60 minutes in an hour. There's 60 seconds in a minute. I don't know how you shorten time, and it's always bothered me. And it's one I've really struggled to get my head around. And I don't know if some of you have also, but I heard a real interesting theory on that today, and it really resonated, made a lot of sense with me, and I wanted to share it with you. Um, I've heard the theories that uh, one theory is that when the Berlin Wall came down, that the days were shortened and time's going faster now, and I struggled with that one. The other is that days just magically started getting shorter. I don't buy that because God's a God of sense. But then I heard a guy talking today named Perry Stone, and I listen to Perry a lot, um, and he was talking about this. And it made a whole lot of sense to me, and I think I can buy this theory on it, and I can defend this. Um, right now, we're living in the church age, and the church age, we go by a 365-day calendar. So our years are 300, basically 65 and a quarter days. That's where we get leap year the day there. So my math might be off on that a little bit, but it's 365 and a quarter days. But the Hebrew calendar is 360. So when you look at time in the 2,000 years from Christ's death to his possible return, that's another theory that you have your own opinion on it. I hope you go do some looking up and some studying on it. I believe it's about 2,000 years. That's why I keep saying he's coming back very close soon, because there's a 7-year period at the end of that 2,000 years, and Christ died, and the church was born on Pentecost. Roughly around 80, 32, 33. In that area. Nobody's really sure of that exact date. So, at least nobody I would trust to say they've nailed it. But that being the case, the church age, we go by our calendar, 365 days. However, the tribulation period's not for the church. The church isn't here. The tribulation is to reach the Jewish people. And theirs is a 360-day calendar. So, in shortening the years, if you have a 7-year time period, and a normal 7 years on our calendar would be roughly 2,555 days. In a Jewish calendar, 7 years is 2,520 days. And yes, I have a cheat sheet I'm looking at over there because I don't want to remember all these numbers. But that's a difference of 35 days. And with the technology and the weapons we have here, Christ comes back here during the Battle of Armageddon. And all the nations are lined up there to take out Israel. And Israel has what they call the Samson option. And the Samson option is if we're not going to win and we're not going to make it, we're taking everybody out. And that means it's going to go full-blown nuclear. That's what's going to happen. And if you have all the nations in the world start firing nuclear weapons at each other, you can destroy the world. Christ comes back at the beginning of that time. Thus, time is shortened by 35 days. If those days were not shortened, none would survive. If there was another 35 days of nuclear holocaust happen, we'd be done. So, hey, I just want you to see that. Think about it. Let me know your thoughts. It's a real interesting theory and something I'm really pondering on right now. So let me know what you think. I love you. like I said, he's coming back soon, in my opinion. Prove me wrong. See what you can do. I'm interested in your comments. Hey, I love y'all. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.